guys, this is your girl SolieSims and welcome to another episode of Rags to Riches Stranded in Sulani. We're not even stranded anymore, are we? We're not really stuck here, but we have not moved away from this area, and that is quite okay. I think Jesse is happy with that. I wanted to show y'all just a little bit of what I have done with the space since the last time. So I have added this. This is these two pieces of CC from Curmudgeon Lab over on Tumblr, and I wanted to kind of close off the space because I felt like the kitchen was very large. Initially, when I started building this, I had an idea of what it is that I wanted to do, but I guess as time has gone by, I can't remember what it was. So I felt that it was such a big space. However, I did like the idea of it flowing into here to be able to access that space here. So of course, I'm going to make this like a little hallway, I guess you could say, into just not just the kitchen, but the outdoor area as well. So I just copied the arch, put it over here, so it's made the kitchen a little bit smaller, but it's more workable. And I do want to change it around this space. I like the idea of them having like an island where they do their the sink is attached to the island, I don't know, or the other stove, I'm not sure yet, but I want to rework that area. Right now we're up to $70,000 in the value, and I think we agreed that at 150 we would be calling them rich. So we're not too far from our goal, which is awesome. Now the kids needed space for them to be able to do their homework, so I put in tables, desks desks for them. I have not done anything else too much because I want to focus on each room individually. So I think what I'm going to have to do moving forward, instead of trying to spread things out throughout the house, I'll maybe focus on each room individually to build up stuff. So I just did a little bit of shifting around in terms of the stuff over here, etc. These are some artworks from Sulani, and we decorated the walls with it. I don't like how pixelated this looks, but it does say and it's an excellent quality painting, but it looks pixelated, like it belongs more in the children's room than it does here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and move it over here. So she's done one for the boys, she's done one for the girls. Now I am playing with the Slice of Life mod, so I want to introduce you to what their new personality types are. And so we're going to go ahead, we're going to start with Jessie, who is napping at the moment, but I don't know, I can't remember where to go. Is it here? I can't remember. Doesn't he have one yet? I'm not sure that he has one yet. It should be, oh right, it's here. So he is the provider, which is the ESFJ personality type, which reads extraordinarily caring, social and popular people, always eager to help. Popular leisure activities for ESFJs include volunteering in the community, charity or religious organizations, celebrating holidays, family traditions, cooking, entertaining, and social sports. Now he is big on cooking already. He does like spending time with his family. He loves them. He adores them. He does like the idea of doing the family holidays things together, and I think also that we can probably try to incorporate him to start their family traditions. So we can probably look at family traditions. So guys, if you have any ideas of different little things that they can do as a family that can become tradition, we can always put that in here. Just plop it down in the comment section below. And we're moving over to Sulani. She is the doer. She is the ESTP personality type, which means she is smart, energetic, and very perceptive. And she also truly enjoys living on the edge. Popular hobbies for an ESTP include all sorts of sports and athletic pursuits, especially team sports and risky or adventurous activities like racing or like race car driving, boxing, or flying. Okay, but obviously, I don't know, she's not really doing any of these things except for maybe painting. I think that's her biggest hobby anyway. But I can see that she can be that type of way in, just the personality that she has. And we have I forget her name, Alicia here, who is the nurturer, the ISFJ personality type, very dedicated and warm protectors. Popular leisure activities for ISFJs include cooking, gardening, painting, crafts, picnics, nature walks, and watching movies. They are often found supporting their loved ones in their interests and activities. Supporting. And yes, I can totally see Alicia as the type. She loves to craft. She takes most of her artistic abilities from her mom. She loves music as well. She loves being around her family. And actually, just before I actually started recording, she was in the kitchen just playing with her youngest brother, Mr. Gianni. She was playing with him in the kitchen without prompting from me or anything of the sort. We have next Matthew. He is the commander. He is the ENTJ personality type. Both imaginative and strong-willed leaders, always finding a way or making one. Popular hobbies for ENTJs include taking leadership positions in community groups, attending social gatherings or sporting events, and playing competitive sports. Because ENTJs are so often focused on their careers, they may have few interests outside of work, or they may participate in leisure activities that also help to further their careers. And I totally see him doing something like that. Again, this is the type of personality that I wanted to create for him. Surprisingly, I don't know, it's almost like she's reading my mind in terms of the type of personality types that come up for the different persons, except for maybe Nalani. I didn't really want that for her. This is a very long introduction to this episode, isn't it? I hope you guys have the patience with me today for it, but I do see that for him because I actually want him to be the one, and this is where we're setting up to that conversation. He broke his curfew, actually, so his mom is about to discipline him for that because he broke his curfew, but he has a completely good reason for doing so, and we're going to be coming to that, like I said. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Kalani and see what her personality trait is. She is the champion, enthusiastic, creative, and sociable free spirit who can always find a reason to smile. Popular hobbies for the ENFP include writing, creating, and appreciating art, playing musical instruments, listening to music, participating in community theater, and reading fiction. Guys, this is her. This is so her. She has an interest in the arts, but in a different way. She wants to become an actress. She wants to perform for persons. So I think we're going to be working on her singing, her acting skill as well, because she is in the drama club as well. So she's going to be focusing on singing, acting, and maybe we can have her play a musical instrument. But her sister is already playing the violin. I can imagine maybe the mom is saying to her, you know what, you need to do that as well. So maybe something to round them both off. Whereas Alicia is more focused on creating artwork, beautiful pieces of art. I think that is what it is going to be for her. I don't think that Gianni has his as yet. I don't think that he would. And that's quite okay. So I'm going to jump right into gameplay. He's depressed. That's okay, sweetie. We'll come back to you. So the mom is actually going to go ahead and speak to him about it. And he's going to tell her, well, mom, there is a reason why I broke curfew. It's not something that I would have normally done. I was out swimming, and he saw there was garbage in the area where he was swimming, and he was saying to her that he feels that he needed to stop to clean it, and he hopes that she would understand that, but this is not something that he would have normally done. And so he's asking that he's hoping that she can forgive him for that, but he wants to start cleaning up the area. He wants to start cleaning up the beach. He doesn't like that the island is looking this way. It is very disheartening for him. And I think I put the bedtime to be maybe 7 o'clock, not the bedtime, the curfew to be 7 o'clock, simply because of the age that they are. They're pretty young. So I'm going to go ahead and just spray all the monsters under the beds for all of them. So I think that is why he wants rather to start working towards that, and he is in scouts, so that's something that he wants to do. So he's spoken to his mom about it, and she's going to speak to him, and just let him know that yes, she understands and she's really sorry that he feels that way. I think little Gianni is he's depressed because of what? I saw that he was depressed, but I didn't look at what. He had a nightmare, so that's just so sad that he's feeling down because he had a nightmare. So his dad is going to go ahead and just tell him yes, tell him you're going to be okay, baby. Everything's going to be fine. He's already given him a hug, so I think they're going to go ahead. He's going to go ahead and read to him, give him some comfort as well, and then go ahead and read to him. I think that would be nice. Read a toddler book and then put him to bed. And then put to bed. I think after that time he should be fine for it. So what she's doing, go ahead, stop doing this, go ahead and spray all the beds. I'm not sure that she sprayed the monster under the bed and then tuck him in. And then the kids, they do need to go to sleep as well. She needs to go to sleep. And then Kalani, what is Kalani doing? Oh, she's trying to bring up her fun, but it's kind of late, so you need to come in to sleep as well. And the mom is just going to tuck everybody in. I'm not sure that they did their homework. I give them that assignment to get that done. Okay, so she has done that. So she has done that, which is great. Let's see. I want to see. I have not completed this ever in terms of the board. I want to see what happens with that. I really do. I want her to go ahead and clean this up. Just clean up the mess everywhere on the whole. Alicia, I think you should stop playing with this and just go to bed. Now, Alicia is an A student. All she ever is interested in is completing her work on time, doing everything that she's supposed to do. She is very good about stuff like that. So like children, right? For them to leave stuff all over the place. So she's feeling confident because she did her homework, etc. She loves spending time with her. That's what I was saying. She was spending time with her little brother a while ago. And she had good grades, so she's happy about that. She's pretty excited about everything that's going on, which is awesome. Now we do have to do the laundry. So we're going to go ahead and add this to the washing. Not her. Her mom is going to do that. So she's going to go ahead and add this to the washing machine and this one as well. Add to the washing machine and then going to get it started. And I want her to clean the lint tray as well because I don't want it to be a case where they go take a shower. I don't want it to be a case where they catch the space on fire, and then I want her to sleep as well. So she's going to go ahead and go sleep. I think after Jesse does this in terms of putting him into bed, he does have some work that he needs to finish up. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm considering to maybe having them have a pet in the house. I mean, it was Jesse and his dog. I forget the dog's name. It's Chubbs. It was Jesse and Chubbs all this time, and then Chubbs passed away when the kids were very small. So I think that this is something that he would have liked to continue. I think he, not that continue anything really. I think he's believing that it's time for them to continue with that. Chubbs has been gone for a while. I think the kids are grown enough. He feels, and he loves animals, so he really wants to have another dog. So that's it. So I guess everybody is just settling in for the night. Did she tuck everybody in? Before you do this, I want you to go ahead. No, okay, so she's sprayed a monster under the bed because I did ask her to do that, and then tuck in. Didn't she do all of these? I don't think that she did, Who left it? I can bet you it's Kalani's homework. Watch and see. Oh no, it's not. So whose homework is this? Is this Matthew's? Really, Matthew? He was doing homework in his sister's room. I remember that at least. Okay, so back to you. She's spread and she's going to go ahead and tuck in, and then she's going to go ahead and do the same thing over here since she's in this space anyway. And these are just things that Alicia has painted. Alicia painted some of these while she was doing her stuff. She does have another one here, so she's going to go ahead and put it up I don't know where it's gonna go. Let me see this. Where did it go? Where did it go? Did it go in her pocket? Let me see. No, it didn't. So where is it? And she's a bit stinky. She didn't bathe. Okay, so when she's awake, I think I'm gonna have her do that, but I want to know where that painting went to. I think it probably went stuck behind the bed or something. I don't think that I have move objects on, but we will see. So when she's done, she's going to get up. Go ahead and do that. And she's going to have, let me see what I'm gonna give her to eat. Maybe I could put something out for, no, I'm gonna open and tell her exactly what it is that I want her to eat, because I do want them to, okay, she's going to go ahead and have this for breakfast. He is going, when he wakes up, he's hungry as well. So I'm going to have him have potatoes. You're not going to bed, sweetie. You have to go put this on. So wash the laundry, because she didn't get to do that. And Kalani, when she's up, she will want to use the washroom, so she's going to go ahead and do that. And then what? And then something to eat. I think she's pretty good, but maybe do some breakfast. Maybe do some chicken nuggets, because why not? She's no. She can't have chicken nuggets, because she's vegetarian. So maybe she can do like oatmeal. I know kids really don't like oatmeal, but in this case you don't have a choice, really. You're gonna have to eat it. And go ahead and sleep. And Jesse, what is Jesse doing? His hair tucking away, doing his job like he's supposed to, because he does need to bring this back. But he did want to listen to S-pop, I think it was, that I saw. Yes, he wanted to listen to S-pop music, so I'm going to have him do that, listen to it while he works. I think it's going to be good for him. I hate that this does this, but of course it's my fault, because of oh my goodness, do you see do you see this mess that's happening right here? Okay, so he's going to we're gonna replace it because we have the money for it. I don't usually do it like this, but we don't have a choice. I wish that it wouldn't. We're gonna set the laundry down. I think he's going to do that, and then he's going to put it down to wash again. I hope that is the option. What's this? Why is the night light over here? This is supposed to be maybe added hair. Maybe put it here. Why not? So yeah, so I think the next couple of upgrades that we're going to do to the house, I'm going to just speed things up just a little bit. The next bit of upgrades I'm going to do, I think I'm going to mostly focus on what? Maybe the parents' room, because it's pretty bare. And then from their room, we're going to go into, I want to finish up the living room as well. So maybe that's what we can work on doing that next. But they do have, oh, and I forgot to show you guys this. Look at this. So we can't actually make pools here, but I wanted it to look like this was a little pool, because it's next to the beach, so I don't think that you can actually go down. But because of the wind, look at this. Oh, it's because of the animation that it's supposed to have. It looks like it is still out on the water. Let's go over and see what it looks like on the other side, because we do have one here as well. See, it's doing the same animation that it would have normally done. So I've placed it on tiles actually. This is just the tiles that look like water, so I put it out there. I want to put like I wanted something out here, like maybe a swing or something out here, and I want to kind of focus on what I want to figure out what I'm going to do with this front area here. Originally it was supposed to be the garden for Jesse, but Jesse kind of outgrew this. He's kind of outgrown it. So what's up with Alicia? Gosh, she wet the bed. She wet the bed. But okay, so she's going to go ahead, take a shower, do all of these other things. Um, wow. And then maybe I'm gonna have her make, or why not? Make some flowers, maybe? It's still winter. How long is winter? I think it's almost time to be over, you know? Yeah, I think it's just 4 more days of winter and then spring begins, is it? Yeah, and then I think spring begins after. So it's not too far away. They're not too far away from it all. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Didn't I ask you to have something to eat? So you can go ahead and have something to eat. Oh my gosh. They're doing whatever they want to do. Go and take a shower after she eats, and then she can start doing I'll have her draw instead. I'll have her do people. Go ahead and draw some stuff. I think she would do that. So as the time goes by quickly, and then she'll probably have a little nap after. It's 2 a.m. I'm not gonna make her do the crafts instead. I'm going to make her do just do the eating, etc. Blah 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 blah, and then do that. And then when Sulani wakes up, because I think she will wake up before Jessie does, she's going to go ahead and put this. How you can add this to the dryer and it's not thing. I don't understand this. Pick up clothing piles, because I don't know where the clothing piles could be, quite possibly be. And then when Matthew wakes up after he's had breakfast, he's going to go ahead and clean up everywhere, because that's what he's supposed to do. And oops, I'm going to have him come use the washroom here and probably have a fast shower. Who wants to go? I think she's dehydrated, so she's going to go ahead and swim around for a little bit as well. Swim around. But she has spoken to Matthew, and Matthew definitely wants to clean up the place, so I think that's something that she was going to go ahead and do with him. As for the aspirations, I want to work on as well. Jesse wants to go on 2 dates with his spouse and will earn a silver. I wonder if we get to gold, if that would be okay as well. We will see. And she needs to draw 2 pictures while she's inspired. He wants to play 3 games of chess. So I think these are simple things that he can do. So I think, is he a bedwetter as well? Oh, from the toddler. That's okay. Okay, so I think he's going to want to do this after. So afterwards, he's gonna probably start to play his games. So that's something that he can start to do on his own. And then he could probably get to playing with his dad, and then his mom will be the one to read with him. That would be nice. And as for Sulani, let's see what she wants to do for her aspiration. She wants to make a BFF. So I think, let's see, maybe after school today, we can have her have some. She doesn't have any friends. Oh look, there's this little girl named Olive, and then there's Melissa. So maybe we can have either one of them come over, and they can become friends. And I mean, it would be nice to know that they would be best friends with each other, considering the twins would be best friends with each other, because well, why not? But I don't know. I not the twins, they're triplets, aren't they? Well, I just think that maybe they wouldn't necessarily be best friends. I mean, they're close, they have a good relationship and everything, but I think they would go their own separate ways. Well, more Sulani than Alicia. Maybe Alicia secretly wants to be best friends with her sister, but and why not? They can probably do that. They can probably still be best friends with several persons. Can you do that? Like, have more than one best friend in this game? I'm not sure, but we're gonna have to see. We're going to have to see. So Jesse has, this is broken for Jesse. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to have him replace this, because why not? He has the money for it. And then he's going to go ahead and use this, have something to eat. I would have liked you to go back to bed, so go back to sleep after. Don't have cake, and then have something to eat when you wake up. And then we're going to, he's insisting on having cake. Well, you know what, you want to have cake, have cake. And then I'm going to have him continue writing his book, because that was something that he was doing. when all of this happened. And what I have her, do I have her? Yes, I have her picking up the stuff, etc., and doing all of these things. It's pretty early, I think, but I wanted to do something for fun. So maybe she can practice her. Oh yes, and I wanted to practice her dance as well. I think she would be great at all of these things because she's such a social butterfly. So she would be the one who is good at singing, dancing. She's not too good with the violin, but she would like to be that, well-rounded in that way. So I think that will be something good for her. So let me see if I can do this, like click on her and have her practice singing. Yes, that's something she can totally do. Stop reading the book. Don't read the book. You're not interested in the book. Right, so she's going to go ahead, do this, practice her singing for just a little while as well. Kalani went swimming. Not Kalani, Nalani went swimming. She did not turn this on, did she? I don't know what the hell she did with it. She put this. Okay, so we're going to add this to the dryer because it needs to go to the dryer, and do laundry because this needs to go to the laundry basket. It's already filled. So after she goes swimming, somebody else is swimming. Who is swimming? He's her playing chess. She's doing this. That one is out swimming. And that's okay. That's fine. So I think, yes, I think Nalani and her son, when he comes from school tomorrow, they're going to go ahead, or whenever, and just clean up the place. She has reached level 5 of the motor skill. That's awesome, girl. That's awesome. I want Nalani when she comes back though. I think she's good. She's good for her hydration. It's fine. It's perfect. It's wonderful. He is hungry and he wants something to eat. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and give him something to eat, etc. Now, honestly, guys, I hadn't realized that so much time had passed. I was just here playing away. I didn't realize so much time has passed, so I have to go ahead and end this episode right here. I hope you enjoyed it because I surely did. I'm happy to know of their new personalities. It's great. It's fun. It's exciting. Yeah, like I said before, there was something that I asked and I can't remember what it was. I asked in the beginning and I can't remember what it was that I asked. But I did ask y'all to leave it down in the comments. And I will be putting it in the comments as well because, like I said, I've forgotten. But I will be putting it in the comments when I've reviewed the video for me to figure out what it was that I asked. I can't remember. So yes, guys, I'll see you again in the next video. Goodbye.